chatty death, my grisly interviews. Chatty death, they're dead and famous too.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with eating curry when you're a skeleton, isn't it? Goes right through you. Ooh! Welcome back to Chatty Death. Time for my next guest. He's a former king of the Anglo-Saxons. Please welcome Alfred the Great. Tough crowd. So, Alfred the Great, how's life now you're dead?
People still call me that. Alfred the Great. That is great.
You're all right, mate. I'll do the jokes.
I'm sorry, I know it's your show. It's just nice to know that my efforts to defeat the Danes and unite the Anglo-Saxons under one king were appreciated. The Great.
Yeah, it's better than being forgotten like King Thingamajig, the what's-his-name.
Oh, I can rest easy.
Yeah, wherever you are.
What do you mean? I was buried in the Great Church in Winchester.
Well, you were. What? Why don't you tell him for a change? Oh, you tell him. Shall I tell him? All right, I'll tell him. Well, you were buried in Winchester, but then you were dug up and moved to a new church.
What?
And then you were dug up and moved to Hyde Abbey. And then Hyde Abbey was demolished by King Henry VIII.
So what happened to my body?
No idea, mate. Could be anywhere.
I demand to know what happened to my body.
Demand as much as you like, mate. No one's got a clue. Although, I could arrange a tip-off.
Well, thank you, that'd be much appreciated.
Here's your tip-off, mate. Alfred the Great there, everybody. Oh, yes, no, I liked him too. I did. I think I'll miss him. I suppose we could always call him up on the Anglo-Saxophone. Seriously? Nobody laughed at that. I'm wasted here.
Chatty death, hope next time it's not you.
Mind you, as we'll see, when you're top of the tree, not everyone likes you. Take Crooked King John in 1215. He was a truly rotten ruler who annoyed his people so much they rebelled against him and forced him to agree to a list of their demands called Magna Carta. And Johnny Boy was not happy about that one bit.
Your Majesty, we, the noblemen of England, are worried about your continued abuse of power. It threatens the future of the realm. So we've gathered here at Runnymede, and we've written a list of grievances in this document here, called the Magna Carta. Yeah. Really ticked off, actually. Really ticked off.
Big time.
Magnum Cartors, whatever. Got some grievances of my own, actually.
I think you'll find our grievances more serious.
I think you find mine are.
I don't think you will, actually.
I think I will, actually.
I don't think you will, actually.
There's only one way to settle this. I propose a grievance battle. Baron, hit it!
Where to start? Which part? We got so many grievances we could fill a cart. Let's start with some facts. Like tax, they're so heavy that they're gonna break our backs.
We can't pay. There's no chance. We lost all our money when you lost France. The northern bit, anyway.
Your Majesty, you got pwned. Drop some beats, player.
I'm confused. Is this real? I thought I was the king. I'm holding his seal. Kneel to the king. I'll see you grovel in the grime. I'll tax what I like. I'll even tax this rhyme.
Barons don't grovel. It's time to get real. Listen to me, dog, or you're gonna feel some steel. This charter's tight. We don't need to fight. Just hit it with your seal and give us our rights.
Some serious points.
I ain't finished. We want a council to represent rich people. We want a free church with a free steeple. We want you to stop stealing our sons and holding them hostage like you have done.
There's vital stuff here that you gotta give us. There's also some stuff about fishing in the rivers.
So stop. Read what we plead. Agree the deed in running mead. Do what we ask or we're gonna make you bleed.
Yeah, to hear what you're saying, if I don't tread gently for my life, I will be praying, so tell me what to do. You're the boss. They will have to do this later because I'm taking up the cross.
Interesting development. I wonder... shut up.
Hang on a minute. You must stick with Barmy. While you're talking here, you're hiring up an army. So how about this? Let's barter. We'll stay loyal if you agree to Magna Carta.
Oh!
Whatever, dog. I'll agree a skanky scroll. I'm tired of this game and it's time for me to roll. I ain't bothered. It don't fill me with sorrow. No one will even remember this tomorrow. Plus, I'm messing with the Pope and he'll ignore this ting. I do things my way because I'm John and I'm the king. Oh!
Man, this king is fat.
Harsh?
William the Conqueror finally snuffed it in 1087, aged 59, and passed the crown of England onto his son, William II. William the Conqueror had established a new ruling dynasty that would change England forever, despite having one of the worst haircuts in history. Amazing stuff!
Chatty death, my grisly interviews. Chatty death, the dead and famous too.
So I said, I'm sick of flogging a dead horse. Literally. Because I was. I got a hatchback now. Much better. Oh, welcome back. Time for my next guest, the first Norman King of England, William the Conqueror. Awkward. Must be a lot of Saxons in. So, William the Conqueror, thanks for coming on the show. Now, I want to keep things jolly, so let's talk about your funeral. That was a laugh, wasn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, I heard it went with a bang.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Thing is, your body was so fat and bloated, and your sarcophagus was so small, that when they tried to force you into it, your belly exploded. Boom! Yeah, it's not that funny when you say it out loud, is it?
I exploded at my own funeral?
All right, mate. No sense crying over spilt guts. And he's back. Never gets old. Listen, any of you lot planning on a summer holiday? Because you're all looking a bit pale.
Chatty death, hope next time it's not you. Chatty death, my grisly interviews. Chatty death, the dead and famous too.
So I said to the waiter, I'm dead famous, you know. Because I'm famous and I'm dead. Oh, don't all corpse at once. Don't all corpse. Oh, whatever. Welcome to... Too late now. Shut your lids. Welcome back to Chatty Death. Please put your hands together for our next guest, the former Lord Protector of England, Oliver Cromwell. So, Ollie. Can I call you Ollie? Cool, Ollie it is. Thanks for coming on the show.
Didn't really have any choice, so...
Anyway, after you died, your body wasn't looked after properly, so had to be buried in secret because you smelt so bad. What's that? Oliver what? Oliver Strong smell. Very good. He's good, this kid. So tell me, Ollie, how would you like to be remembered?
Well, I suppose as someone who did what needed to be done, I'll admit I did some pretty horrible things along the way, but it was a small price to pay to make sure that the monarchy would never again rule this country.
Do you want to tell him or shall I? Oh, you tell him. It's a bit embarrassing. No, all right, I'll tell him.
Tell me what?
Oh, it's just a little thing about Charles I's son coming back, being crowned King Charles II, murdering virtually everyone who signed his dad's death warrant and having your corpse dug up and beheaded. What else is there? Oh, yeah, and the monarchy still ruling in Britain today. Hardly worth mentioning, really. Any famous last words? Anyway, that was Oliver Cromwell, everyone. Sorry, what's that? Oliver Pongwell! Not as good, mate. Oliver Pongwell is not as good.
Chatty death, hope